Hello. So, I made a video response to Brian Russell, and about maybe 5 or 6 minutes into it, for some reason my camera turned off. So I pressed it again and made part 2, which I'm going to put on the end of this video now. But basically, I can't remember what I said in the first part, but Brian says, which you've just read, Brian says about giving a purpose to things. He would struggle if something didn't have a purpose to it. He would struggle to do it. And I think I said in video 1 that everything has a purpose to it. But what do you mean? Can you tell me one thing that doesn't have a purpose to it? Just one. Because everything has a purpose to it. Everything. Just sitting in silence. Just taking 5 minutes out of your busy day. No matter what your day is, just sitting quietly, close your eyes, just breathe deeply. That has a big, big purpose. It just allows you to relax, allows you time out, time away from your work colleagues or wife or whatever, noise, hustle, bustle. It brings you to a nice peaceful level. It gives you a pause in the middle of your day. It does so much, so that's got a big, profound, important purpose to it, So, I don't understand it. I don't know of anything in life that doesn't have a purpose to it. But anyway, you'll see part 2 of the video now, really. We were out in the woods, bimbling away, just having a little chat and stuff like that. And as I say, I started the video and chatting away, and for some reason, I don't know whether my battery failed on me for whatever, but the second time it worked. I don't know what went on. But everything in life has a purpose to it. Everything. So when you say that you would struggle with something that didn't have a purpose, there's nothing to struggle with because everything's got a purpose, Anyway, have a look at part 2, and I hope I've done you justice. Brian Russell, thank you very much. Take care, everybody, and be well. I need to drop the bloody camera then. Okay, part 2. Sorry, the camera died then. I've no idea why. I thought the battery was full, but clearly not. So I may have to finish this indoors. Who knows? We'll see. See what happens. So, can you name one thing that lacks purpose in life? I think that everything's got a purpose to it. This bimble, as I say, it gives me a break from doing what I was doing. It's good for my heart, good for my lungs, certainly good for my ankles because they're incredibly painful today. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to go out. It connects me with my dog. We share this little quality, quiet time together, and it's nice, just to be together outside. It gives me inspiration for my art quite often. It's just beautiful. It calms the whole system down. Being out in nature, bimbling, walking at a slow pace. Bodie, he's licking. Brings the heart rate down and the blood pressure down. It just makes you feel at peace, really. Calm. Nice. And it's nice to be outside. It's breathe some fresh air. So the purpose of this bimble is many, isn't it, really? From connecting with my dog, connecting with nature, looking for inspiration, getting inspiration perhaps in some cases, good physical health, good mental health. Being outside is very, very good for your mental health. Boat! Come on, mate. Good boy, I loves you. Very good for your physical health, but also your mental health, being outside. If I was to sit indoors, my ankles, those really started to hurt. So I thought I'd come outside, so that's a good thing. So the purpose of this bimble is many, isn't it? 20 different things I think I've mentioned there. So I don't know anything that doesn't have a purpose to it. By purpose, Well, the definition of purpose, I suppose, is meaning, like true, deep, proper meaning. And this does have that. It does have all of that, deep, proper meaning. But I think everything does. Bird! Birdie! Bird! This way! Bird! Good boy. Good boy. Come on. So yeah, as I say, I don't know anything that doesn't have what we call purpose. You know, when you meditate, that's got a purpose, hasn't it, really? Go on, move. Move. He wants to go back there because there's a dog there and I'm not letting him. No, move. Move. Good boy. So yeah, I really think I can't think of anything in my life that doesn't have a purpose. Move, Bodie. I suppose if you was to scale purposes, you know, scale them up a little bit, then this is minor league purpose, isn't it? Minor league meaning to my life. Whereas perhaps my teaching, we could class as major league. So how important is having a purpose or giving purpose to things in my life? How important? Actually, it's not. It's not important at all. It's really not. You know, I'm full of living in the now and just accepting things on face value, the isness of things, just how things are. You know, we can kind of deliberate or worry or whatever over certain things. You know, oh, this doesn't have a purpose. Well, it does. I think everything we do has a purpose. So therefore, we don't need to think too deeply. Don't need to worry. Don't need to attach a label in any way. It's a lovely day. Oh, I'm very much out of breath. I'm still going up, but there's a slope. It's not much of a slope, but... So that's a good thing. That's my purpose, is to get my lungs working, get my ankles moving, to breathe some fresh air and to connect with my dog and nature and all the rest of it, you know. Boat, going this way, mate. Come on then. Bit flatter here. Look at that dog. Hello, darling. So that's the answer, is I don't think that it's important to try to attach purpose to anything, because it's already there anyway. If you scratch the surface, everything's got a purpose. So this video was for Brian Russell. Brian, you said that you would find it difficult to do something that lacks purpose. I wonder what you mean, really. I wonder what it is that you do in your life that you feel lacks purpose. I think you're incorrect. Bodie, don't lick. I think everything you do is full of purpose, but I think you feel that it lacks purpose. And I suppose what you're meaning, because I don't know, and we haven't discussed this, but perhaps you want to live in this sort of deep and meaningful all the time, every second of the day. And when you're not there, when you're not really gung-ho kind of thing, then you think, oh, I don't like this. Is that what you mean? I don't know. Life doesn't have to be like that. Just now, this second, right now. This is all I need right now. And as I say, there's lots of purpose to this. The purpose, if the definition of purpose is meaning, there's lots of meaning to this. And this is a very, very important part of my day. Very. Obviously, I don't work now, so my art is very, very important to me, and it's something that I love to do, and that's got real purpose to it, more so than this. As I said, if you were talking about the scale, you know, and by doing my art, I've said before, but it puts me in a good place. You know, all the children, they're on their break. Bless them. They've taken my mind, the children, just happy and loud. So they're on their break, they're running around screaming. What's the purpose? You know, they're connecting with their friends, they're releasing frustrations and energy. And you know, they're exercising and they're getting fresh air into their lungs, and they're testing the leadership of the little gang they're in, whatever they're doing, you know. Lots and lots of purpose. And mostly they're having fun, because they have to sit in a classroom, definitely silent, listening to the lies that the teacher's telling them, and suddenly they're allowed out into a land of freedom. So they scream and run and shout, knowing that that's what they're allowed to do. So there's lots of purpose, isn't there, really, if you break it down. I mean, just sitting still can have a purpose to it. Just closing your eyes, listening to your heartbeat, relaxing, being calm just for a minute can have a real profound purpose. So it's about changing your thoughts, flipping your thoughts, you know. It's if you feel that you're doing something in life that doesn't have a purpose. Hello! 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 Bodie! Bode! Bodie! Bodie! Come on, this way. Good boy. Oh, I nearly fell over. Yeah, if you feel that you're doing something in your life that doesn't have a purpose, don't do it anymore. Change it, you know, or flip your thoughts. And you can think, well, okay, what purpose is this serving? And you'll be surprised how many you come up with. But do we need to think that deeply? Does it matter? And if on the surface it doesn't seem to have a great deal of purpose or a great deal of meaning, so what? So what? Do it anyway. I'm exhausted. Brian Russell, you've tired me out, you devil, you. This way then, Bode! Bodie! This way! Hey here, baby. So if I was indoors right now, would I be smiling at my little dog? Probably not. Would I be out of breath? No. Would I be able to feel my heart beating in my chest? No. My ankles feel like they're on fire, but whatever, that's a good thing. So this bimble is great. And also, I pulled him away from 2 dogs because I've got his lead, it's in my pocket. I didn't want to meet the people, you know. Sometimes you don't. And the purpose of this bimble wasn't to make this video. I carry the camera a lot, but I thought I'd make the video while we're here. The purpose of this bimble was not to do a lot. Get away from people and chill. So there you go. I don't know if anybody agrees or understands or whatever. Basically, you know, sum it up. Not everything needs to have a purpose, but actually everything does have a purpose if we scratch the surface and we decide to look deeper. But we need to look deeper. And when Brian Russell said that he struggles to do anything that doesn't have a purpose, I don't really understand that at all, because everything does have a purpose. Everything. You know, but flip your thoughts. Does it matter? No. Does it have a purpose? Who cares? I don't know. I'm not even going to look into it. Think like that. Because if you don't, then you end up doing things that you feel are full of meaning, full of purpose. And often what is full of the deeper meaningfuls and the purpose in life and what have you is quite restricting, because you end up that you don't meditate because you can't see that there's a purpose to it. You end up that you don't walk in the woods. You end up that you don't watch a sunset. Bird, come here! Come here! You end up all these quiet little things that you could do that's good for the heart and soul and the mind, you end up not doing. So you really restrict your life, you really bring it in. That's what I think. So my advice to everybody really is build some quiet time in your day just to chill out. Okay, no, that way. Another dog walker. No, move. Right, so we're off for a Slurpee, and that has a purpose because I love it. Take care then and be well. Move. Thank you for watching.